this legal expert. That is wrong. And I will
He's
tell
not
you,
going to jail over
I will
this.
tell you,
He's not going to jail
I will
over
tell
this.
you why you're.
Could this be the end for Ask the Viewer? The show that's made headlines for fiery debates, controversial comments, and no-holds-barred opinions is now facing the biggest legal storm in its history. With over 30 lawsuits piling up and some of the most powerful names in the world gunning for it, could this be the final chapter in the controversial history of the Viewer? Stick around to find out because it's about to get wild. Since its debut in 1997, The Viewer has been known for stirring up drama and controversy. The show's legacy is built on heated arguments, jaw-dropping walkouts, and moments that either leave viewers cheering or completely outraged. It's been a space for debate, laughter, and tension, but through it all, one name always seems to be at the center of the chaos: Whoopi Goldberg. Known for her no-holds-barred approach to controversial topics, Whoopi made sure that The Viewer wasn't just another talk show, it was a platform where nothing was off-limits. But what happens when all of that controversial commentary finally catches up with you? Fast forward to today, The Viewer finds itself in deep legal trouble. Over 30 lawsuits have been filed, with high-profile figures like Elon Musk, Taylor Swift, and even the Trump family taking legal action against the show. These aren't just rumors or social media spats anymore. This is real, costly, and high-stakes legal trouble. What started as just another fiery opinion on national TV has snowballed into a massive legal battle. And these lawsuits aren't just about money. They're about defending reputations, holding people accountable, and sending a message to the show that it can't simply throw accusations without consequences. This time, the stakes are much higher, and The Viewer might not be able to talk its way out of this one. If you've watched The Viewer over the years, you know that Whoopi Goldberg isn't one to back down from a fight. Whether it's clashing with conservative commentators like Ann Coulter or going toe-to-toe with her co-host Meghan McCain, Whoopi has always been unafraid to voice her opinions. And it's that unfiltered, outspoken attitude that made her both a beloved figure and a highly controversial one. However, with the number of legal actions piling up, her fiery demeanor might be the thing that brings the Viewer down. Let's take a closer look at some of Whoopi's most infamous feuds and how they've led to the current legal storm surrounding the show. Over the years, Whoopi has found herself in more than a few verbal clashes. One of the most famous and heated moments came in 2012 when conservative commentator Ann Coulter appeared on Ask the Viewer to promote her book. What was supposed to be a typical interview quickly escalated into a full-blown argument when Coulter boldly stated that liberals only cared about race issues for their own gain. Whoopi, visibly upset, fired back. The argument quickly escalated, with both sides shouting over each other. At one point, Whoopi's response had to be bleeped out for TV audiences. It was a moment that not only made headlines, but solidified Whoopi's reputation as someone who would never back down, no matter how heated things got. But those kinds of clashes are not unique to guests on the show. Whoopi has had her fair share of arguments with her co-hosts as well. One of the most notable feuds took place in 2019 when Meghan McCain, daughter of the late Senator John McCain, had had enough. Frustrated with being the only conservative voice on the show and feeling like she was constantly being outnumbered and undermined, McCain found herself in the middle of an explosive argument with Whoopi. The moment that went viral was when Whoopi, in a fit of frustration, cut McCain off mid-sentence and snapped, "Girl, please stop talking." That one line exploded online and sparked endless debates. Some fans thought Whoopi had gone too far, while others argued that McCain was the one who was out of line. Either way, it was a turning point for both McCain's time on the show and Whoopi's reputation as the host who wasn't afraid to keep things under control, no matter who she had to silence. But if you think the drama stops there, think again. Whoopi's controversial statements have always made her a lightning rod for backlash, and one of the biggest controversies she faced came in 2022 when she made comments about the Holocaust. During a segment, she argued that the Holocaust wasn't about race, claiming that because most of the Nazis and their victims were white, it couldn't be considered a racially motivated genocide. The backlash was swift. Social media erupted, accusing her of downplaying the racial aspect of the Holocaust, and critics from all sides of the political spectrum slammed her remarks. The damage was done, and ABC News wasted no time in suspending Whoopi for 2 weeks. This was just another addition to the growing list of controversies that had followed her throughout her career. But rather than backing down, Whoopi doubled down, appearing on late-night shows to explain what she meant. But for many, her comments were a bridge too far. And it's not just her comments that have gotten Whoopi into trouble. Some of the most explosive moments on The View have occurred when she's clashed with guests. Take, for example, when reality star Kate Gosselin appeared on the show in 2009 during her messy divorce. What was supposed to be a typical interview quickly turned into something much more dramatic. Whoopi, never one to sugarcoat things, grilled Gosselin on her custody arrangement and her reported behavior, accusing her of breaking the custody agreement and warning her that she could end up in jail. Gosselin was caught off guard, but Whoopi wasn't letting up, pressing her with tough questions. The segment was awkward, uncomfortable, and full of tension. And once again, it was a moment that earned Whoopi the title of the host who isn't afraid to call out anyone, no matter who they are. But these fiery moments haven't just been between Whoopi and the guests or co-hosts. They've sparked broader conversations about the and its place in the media landscape. The show built its brand on controversy, on pushing boundaries, and on saying things that other talk shows wouldn't dare. But now, the very thing that made the show popular is the thing that's threatening to take it down. With lawsuits piling up, the question isn't just about Whoopi's career, it's about the future of itself. Will the show survive this legal storm, or will it be the one controversy that finally takes it down? The lawsuits that are now plaguing have drawn in some of the biggest names in the entertainment world. Elon Musk, one of the most high-profile tech moguls of our time, didn't hesitate to take legal action when Whoopi and her co-hosts started questioning his business ethics. Musk, known for his quick response to anything that threatens his reputation, to the defamation lawsuit that sent shockwaves through the media industry. This wasn't just about defending Musk's name, it was about sending a message. The era of unchecked commentary on talk shows might be coming to an end. But Musk isn't the only big name yet. Taylor Swift, one of the most powerful women in the music industry, also decided enough was enough. For years, the co-host of The View had hinted that Swift was using her relationships for publicity, and that her romances were nothing more than a publicity stunt to sell more records. But Swift, who's long been under the media microscope, wasn't about to let this go unchecked. She filed a lawsuit accusing the show of spreading false and harmful rumors about her, and it wasn't just about defending her reputation, it was about protecting women in the industry from harmful stereotypes. And it doesn't stop there. Mark Cuban, the billionaire owner of the Dallas Mavericks, also found himself dragged into the controversy when Whoopi accused him of shady financial dealings. Cuban, known for his outspoken personality, didn't hesitate to fire back with a lawsuit. The message was clear. The View had gone too far, and it was time for someone to hold them accountable. As the lawsuits kept piling up, it became clear that Whoopi and her co-hosts were facing more than just a media storm. They were facing real consequences for their reckless commentary. But the most shocking part of all this is that it isn't just celebrities fighting back. Even Oprah Winfrey, the queen of media herself, decided to turn her back on us after years of maintaining a neutral stance. For a long time, Oprah had stayed out of the drama surrounding the show, refusing to get involved in the chaos. But when the co-hosts began dismissing Oprah's decades of philanthropy as nothing more than an act, Oprah finally had enough. She didn't need to file a lawsuit to make her point. Her public condemnation of the show was enough to send shockwaves through the industry. Now, with the lawsuits growing, the once unstoppable force that was the district is beginning to crumble. Advertisers are jumping ship, fans are questioning the show's future, and even its most loyal viewers are starting to wonder if it's time for the show to finally go off the air. With high-profile figures like Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Taylor Swift, and Oprah all joining the fight, it's clear that the stakes are higher than ever. So, what does the future hold for the districts? Can the show survive this storm, or is this the final chapter in its controversial run? Will Whoopi Goldberg be able to talk her way out of this one, or is this the battle she can't win? As the lawsuits continue to pile up, one thing is for sure, the drama surrounding us isn't over yet. What do you think? Can they survive, or is this the end of the line for one of the most talked about talk shows in TV history? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, And don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this ongoing saga.